Hi everyone, welcome to the Shoppee session. This is Song Song, a business development manager from Shoppee Korea. Before to begin, this is pre-record video, but you can have a talk with our managers at Shoppee's virtual booth on this website. If you're any CEOs, managers from Korea or Japan, I really encourage you to visit our Shoppee's virtual booth to explore more details in terms of country-specific support from Korea or Japan. So what I'm going to talk about today is Southeast Asia e-commerce trends and COVID-19 impact with Shoppee's perspectives and how Shopee supports sellers during this pandemic and the result. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the agenda today. Including Shopee and Southeast Asia e-commerce introduction, I'm going to share the COVID-19 market trends based on Shoppee's internal data. This is the very first time to share our internal data to the public, such as uplifted categories, change users' behavior in Southeast Asia region. Further, Shopee is very supportive to not only just local sellers, but also cross-border sellers with various support programs across the world. So I'd like to highlight some of the programs that could help your business in Southeast Asia through Shopee. Lastly, Shopee is actively recruiting sellers from across the world, especially Korea, Japan, and United States, Australia, or United Kingdom. So for this section, I'd like to share seller's journey from these countries very quickly. Yeah, let's begin. Shopee and Southeast Asia e-commerce. So one of the major reasons why you're going to expand your business in Southeast Asia is because you know the rapid growth rate, right? There are three figures on this slide representing Southeast Asia in 2030. Third, 16%, 723 million. The GDP growth rate of Southeast Asia is third, following India and China. And the Southeast Asia is world's first largest economy. In 2030, 60% of the world new consumers class will coming from Southeast Asia. And lastly, in 2030, there will be having a massive population, 723 million. So if you're looking for business opportunity in Southeast Asia, and especially you're focusing on the e-commerce industry, there are three mega forces in Southeast Asia you should know: favorable demographics, rising income levels, and digital tailwinds. In 2030, the median age in Philippines and Indonesia will be 29 and 32 respectively. But the more interesting thing is this young generation, very tech-savvy consumers are likely to explore your products on social media such as Facebook or TikTok and purchase products online such as Shopee. So not only just favorable demographics, but rising income levels is one of the tempting reasons that you're considering Southeast Asia market as a future cash cow. So when it comes to exploring the Southeast Asia e-commerce market, it's impossible not to introduce Shopee and its performance. So if you let me have a chance to have a quick introduction of Shopee, you could understand the Southeast Asia market trends easily. So Shopee is the largest pan-regional e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Shopee is operated by Citigroup, which is a leading global consumer internet company founded in Singapore in 2009. So each company of Citigroup is growing so fast and ranked in the top of each industry: online game, e-commerce, and fintech. According to App Annie in Southeast Asia and Taiwan for the second quarter of 2020, Shopee continued to be top of the shopping category by average monthly active users and total time spent on Android. And there are 5 key figures representing Shopee's position across the region. And we have 7 marketplaces in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. 1.2 billion gross orders and $70.6 billion US dollar generated in 2019. And we're also providing a wide product assortment with 10 million sellers across the world. So you know this is a pre-record video, and I'm recording this video actually at the end of September. And you're watching this video mid of October, right? So the reason why I'm talking about this is because there are huge shopping festivals in Southeast Asia from September to December every year. That's also known as 99, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Among these four mega campaigns, 99 campaign is just the starting point toward the year-end peak shopping season. So speaking of these mega campaigns, I really want to share the 99 and 1010 impact and such records, but this is pre-recording session. There's no choice but not to share, but to just share the result of 99 campaign only. So let me share the achievement of 99 on Shopee this year. Over 12 million items sold in the first hour and 700K items sold in a minute at the peak of 99. There are two things bringing your attention on this slide. That's our Shopee Game and Shopee Live, right? So Shopee Live is a live streaming service. So this is definitely a trend of COVID-19 impact in Southeast Asia, and I'm going to explain more details later on this webinar. But beyond the figure, beyond the sales performance, Shopee committed three things during this period for users, sellers, and brands. First, Shopee commits to provide a super ecosystem. Consumers expect quality and reliability in e-commerce as online shopping becomes the new normal. To meet these evolving needs, Shopee continued to enhance our logistic and payment infrastructure to make buying and selling online much more seamless. And second, Shopee commits to supercharge recovery for sellers and brands. During this past half of years, we put a lot of efforts into helping business of all sizes to digitalize, recover, and succeed in the long run with e-commerce across the world. Shopee introduced we introduced a seller support package for sellers and SMEs to cushion the pandemic impact by lowering costs, offering capital support, and boosting sales. We also upgraded our marketing center so that sellers could customize store-wide campaigns and self-nominate their products. Lastly, Shopee commit to deliver a super collection of entertainments and deals. So users could shop countless deals and enjoy exclusive contents and rewards on Shopee Live and Shopee in-app games. Like this, Shopee continued to drive e-commerce growth and support economic recovery in our region by responding swiftly to address the evolving needs of users, sellers, and brands. So the result of 99 reflects the deepening penetration of e-commerce and Shopee's focus on helping business unlock growth opportunities as online shopping becomes the new normal. So as we're facing the new normal era, a lot of things have changed, right? Offline shopping to online shopping or offline events to the webinar like this. So in June, Shopee partnered CJENM to bring KCON, the world's largest Korean culture festival, online by streaming it for free exclusively on Shopee Live. And more brands and sellers are also using Shopee Live to connect with their fans, further boosting sales and visibility supported by the traffic from KCON. So this year, not only just connecting online with each other, but we started to change the way we shop, right? So we found ourselves buying tissues, waters, or instant food frequently more than ever. But I think this is very common behavior has been changed after the COVID-19 across the world. So it's similar in Southeast Asia as well. So as people shop for their home and essential needs online, brands and sellers in the health and wellness and food and beverage categories are seeing strong growth. In particular, brands and sellers offering fitness equipment and yoga equipment, so 200 times and 75 times more orders respectively than the same period last year. So since many people around the world are forced to stay home during the coronavirus outbreak, they have to work remotely and to keep in touch with their social contacts online. They're also engaging in many entertaining activities online to keep occupied and relaxed. So this is the trend I highlighted on the slide of 99 achievements, such as live streaming or in-app games. On average, people are spending 40% more time on Shopee a week in Singapore, and 25% on average across the region except for Singapore. So this reflects an increasing reliance on e-commerce as online shopping becomes the new normal. So this slide represent the top 5 categories during pandemic on Shopee. And this is the very first time to share our internet data and show specific growth categories for all markets. So I think this is a very, very rare opportunity to see the data across the regions. So I'll give you a sec to take a photo or a screenshot if you need. Yeah, as you can see, health and wellness, food and beverage, home appliances, the all categories related to your life staying at home rapidly uplifted. So when you enter the market in Southeast Asia through Shopee, you need to choose one of the 7 marketplaces that we are providing to sellers. Usually Singapore and Malaysia are considered as the first market for cross-border seller because of high GDP and growth rate. So especially around 70% of the Korea companies choose Singapore market as their first shop. So to explore more details about changed shopping behavior, I'd like to share the key updates and key selling items in Singapore and Malaysia, these top 2 markets for cross-border sellers. So trends in Singapore post-COVID-19, weekly time spent online shopping increased by 140% year-on-year compared to the last year from February to April. As people had to stay at home, we could see the increased demand for healthy foods and indoor sports equipment. Masks, shampoos, wet wipes, aroma oils, and yoga pants were on the list of key selling items during this period from February to April in 2020. And highest traffic day is Sunday. And highest traffic time in Singapore is from 9 to 12 after the dinner. So after 9 p.m. is a kind of relaxing time for all of us, right? So consumers in Singapore are likely to purchase your products during this relaxing time. So as I mentioned before, Shopee is providing the upgraded marketing center so that you can promote your products on the Shopee Seller Center. So you can use this traffic information for your reference. Yeah, in Malaysia, key updates. Weekly time spent online shopping increased by 120% year-on-year, and the demand of food and beverage and home appliances categories grew, especially the products from Korea. Snacks, instant foods, and pans from Korea were on the list of key selling items in Malaysia during this period. So as I mentioned before, Shopee is very supportive to help local sellers and cross-border sellers succeed in the long run with e-commerce across the world. And I'm from Shopee Korea, and Shopee Korea is one of the key offices to support SMEs in Asia by itself or with Korean government entities. So I like to share how we support sellers and brands based on Shopee Korea's case. So our main goal is to support sellers and brands with one-stop solution. There are 5 items that we're supporting sellers at high level: low commission fee, Shopee University, and translation and CS support, Shopee logistics service, and various support teams, seller support teams. So Shopee University is the educational module that we are supporting for free to all Shopee sellers, all Shopee Korea sellers to learn a level of essential digital e-commerce skills. We also provide a free translation chatbot and paid CS service for those who need. And this is a very helpful service for those not using English as their mother tongue, such as Korea or Japan. And if you're already a global seller, I'm pretty sure you have experienced how difficult it is to handle logistic issues such as custom clearance, last mile, delivery, etc. But for those of you who experience like this, you don't need to worry about anymore because there is SLS, Shopee Logistics Service. Shopee Logistics Service is all-in-one service from custom clearance to last mile delivery. So if you're a Korea seller, you just need to do your parcel in Shopee Korea warehouse after you got the order. you got the order. And moreover, entering the new marketplaces out of your country could be very challenging, right? So Shoppee Korea supports sellers with segmented a team for seller soft landing in Southeast Asia, such as business development, incubation, account management, logistics, CS, marketing solution, and campaign support team. Especially business development team of Shoppee Korea has been working with Korean government entities to support SMEs with long period education programs and marketing exposure, sometimes with K-pop idols. So given this effort, there was exponential growth of Shoppee Korea sellers after COVID-19. With uplifted traffic and rising demand of Korea products and financial support package and daily COVID-19 trends updates and average daily order per month of Shoppee Korea sellers increased 2.6 times compared to January, the very early stage of COVID-19. So reflecting this result, not only just international brands, but also Korea local brands are entering in Southeast Asia with the support of Shoppee Korea and showing good performances. Shoppee recruiting cross-border sellers from Korea, Japan, and United States, Australia, and United Kingdom. About Shoppee Korea onboarding process, you can open your shop with the invitation after you submit your application on the registration form. And once you open your shop, you could sell your products right away. So if you want to know more details, you can visit our Shoppee's virtual booths on this website after this session, or you can just submit your application through this QR code on the slide. Yeah, and we also have Shoppee Japan to support Japan cross-border sellers. Yeah, especially for Japan cross-border sellers, we're supporting zero commission fee and shipping fee rebate and operation support by Japanese-speaking staff. So if you want to know more details, you can talk to our Japanese staff in our virtual booth, or you can just send the email to Yutaro from Shoppee Japan. And if you're a seller located in Australia, United States, or United Kingdom, we are supporting SLS service for those who need to use, or you can directly ship out your parcels through 3PL channels to Southeast Asia. So if you want to know more details, feel free to reach out to these 4 managers from Shoppee. And yeah, so thank you for your time, and to explore more details, feel free to visit our Shoppee's virtual booth and feel free to send the emails to our managers, and Shoppee staffs will support you. Thank you.